this is like core to my message at this point. And people are like, well, how does that connect to AI? And I'm like, well, it connects in a really simple way, which is like, ultimately the promise here is that AI is going to make us more human, that it's going to deliver us to this place where we maybe once were at some point in our, in a pre-industrial society. You and I don't know each other that well, Seth, but I know, because we've run this experiment enough, that you would do almost anything for the health and well-being of your friends and family. And
Totally.
this I know to be true because this is true for me, as it turns out it's true for most people. And yet, you, just like me, or you enjoy some fine things in life. I'm sure you've been to a Rosewood or a Four Seasons. And on Sunday morning at a Rosewood at Four Seasons, what do we always observe? Like, death, taxes, and a very successful business person, both men and women, on their phone at breakfast on a Sunday morning with their family gathered around them. And this to me is like the ultimate mark of
Yeah.
society. And we look
Yeah.
at these people and we say, oh, they must be so successful.
Yeah.
They must be so wealthy. Like,
Yeah.
they have to work on a Sunday morning on vacation. And it's like, if they're doing that there, where are they ever spending time?
Or
Off.
even worse, it's not work. It's just don't doom scrolling. Even
You're right.
worse.
You know what? You're right. There's so we've so warped our minds that we
Yeah.
actually just need to be on our phone. You're
Yeah.
right. I give everyone the benefit of the doubt in those settings, but
Yeah.
it's true. Maybe you just
I
can't be. Maybe you
I
just
just
cannot be with your friends and family.
Yeah, I'll share with you a spring break miracle we had. Okay. We were at one of these hotels just last week, and nobody could connect to the hotel's Wi-Fi except for me. I did my level best. I was patient. I did the restarts. I did updates. Okay, nothing. And there was a little kind of for the first kind of 10 to 12 hours. I did then use it as a lever, and I was like, okay, I'll call the manager. And one of my daughters was like, Dad, you always stay at these kind of hotels. They know you or whatever. 6 nights, not till we got back home. We found shark teeth in the marsh. We went walking on the beach. We would have done all of this stuff anyway, but the texture, Zach, and the deeper connection was, and my kids don't have phones. They have iPads,
Mhm.
and they're
How
hard to
old are
catch.
they?
They're 10.
Okay.
No Apple Watch. And I'm not hyper vigilant, but they do drop them off before dinner in my office
Yeah.
and at my home office. And there's nothing in the morning. So it's kind of like they have a little period before homework or whatever,
Yeah.
but not whatever. We're conscious of it. What bums me out is that the energy I have to use to govern it. But it's a price that I want to and willing to pay.
Yeah.
But
Of all the things you have to govern, it's not that expensive to govern.
no, no, no. The payoff is huge because the connection of the children together. So, Beyonce's album came out, and their age at elementary school, they're doing the Texas Hold'em dance. There's a dance to it, right?
I've heard this. Yeah.
And they recorded it on the balcony, on the front lawn, on the beach, at the pool, and then they put it all together. My wife recorded it for them, and then it was a project that they did when they came home, and it was like a creative, fun use of it.
Yeah.
But they weren't on YouTube Shorts and with their older sister who's at away at school and all this. So it was like I called it the spring break miracle.
Yeah. It's so nice. You just like, you'll have that forever. And